Hello friends, I will be discussing about Unit 2, that is the definition of organization behavior, meaning of organization behavior, the key elements and scope of organization behavior. Coming to the definitions of OB, we had various definitions. Anyone who can pick up, according to K. Ashwathama, who is an HR specialist, OB is the study of human behavior in organization setting, of the interface between human behavior and organization and of the organization itself. In the words of Stephen P. Robbins, OB is a field of study that investigates the impact that individuals, groups, structures have on behavior within the organizations for the purpose of applying such knowledge towards improving an organization effectiveness. In short, what I want to say is that OB, that is organization behavior, it is a field of study. Why we study? Because it is basically interaction level at individual, group and organization level for the purpose of applying such knowledge. According to L.M. Prasad, organization behavior can be defined as study and application of human behavior related to other elements of organization such as structure, technology, social systems. And according to Davis and Newstrom, organization behavior is the study and application of knowledge about how people act within organizations. According to Fred Luthan's, behavior is directly concerned with the understanding, prediction and control of human behavior in organizations. Two other definitions. According to Keith and Davis, organization behavior is an academic discipline. As we have discussed in the previous chapter, it is a separate field of study and discipline concerned with understanding and describing human behavior in organization environment. It seeks to shed light on the whole complex human factor in organizations by identifying causes and effects of that behavior. Why is this behavior so aggressive? Why he is so childish? We need to study the behavior of each and every human being in an organization. OB is a concept taken from HRM, Human Resource Management, where we say human resources are the major asset to an organization. Manpower. When we talk about 5 M's, manpower is the important resource. And when we talk about manpower, definitely the word itself is connected with it. Another definition provided by Joe Kelly states, organization behavior is a systematic study of the nature of organizations, how they begin, grow, develop, and their effect on individual members, constitute groups, other organizations, and larger institutions. Modern organization behavior is characterized by the acceptance of human resource model. It takes a more positive view of human beings. People are accepted as they are and not prejudged using stereotypes. Coming to the key elements of when we discuss about key elements of organization behavior, we always discuss before taking up that, I would like to discuss brief characteristics of OB. Why people behave in a particular way, why one person is more effective than the other, why one group is effective more than the other. So coming to the characteristics, when we talk about organization behavior is a rational thinking, not an emotional feeling about people. It seeks to balance human and technical values at work. Organization behavior integrates behavioral sciences. Many of its core concepts are borrowed from other fields and disciplines. And when we talk about other fields, we discuss about other fields. Organization behavior is both science as well as art, as we have discussed. It exists at multiple levels, as I told you, individual, group and organization system levels. Organization behavior does not exist in vacuum. They are made up of both social technical components and therefore characterized as social technical systems. So when we talk about levels of OB, we always talk about individual, group and organization level. Coming to the key elements, when we talk about key elements, That is people being the major resource. As I told you, inform you, manpower, human beings, employees, workers, laborers, all are synonymous. The existence of an organization is impossible without people. People make up the internal social system. So people consist of individuals and groups. They may be formal, informal, smaller, larger, interrelated, complex, all such. People are dynamic in nature as they interact with each other and also influence each other. Groups may form, change or dissolve. Organizations are established to serve the people. So basically, when we talk about employees in an organization, they are referred to by different names. Just see the diagram. There are four important key elements: people, structure, technology and external environment. So when we talk about people, each of these people works either individually or in groups to make up the organization's working structure. For companies, these are very important factors. Managing and treating them well is very essential. Managers must be able to understand and study the nature of their employees. Second is structure. In this world, everything has a structure. For example, the human body, the tree, house, even the book you are reading now has its own type of structure. In an organization, structure defines the roles and relationships of people. So it leads to a division of work. Some may be executives, some may be supervisors, some may be assistants, some may be persons, some may be workers. The structure clarifies the authority responsibility relationships. All of these people are related to each other to accomplish the objectives in a coordinated manner. An organization structure is related to the roles and relationships among its members. And so the roles and responsibilities of each individual in an organization should be clearly defined. There will be no confusion. When the people working they will be more efficient. And the right work can be assigned to the right person by properly dividing the whole work. Third comes technology. Technology. In today's world, without technology, work would be either difficult or even impossible. It provides economic and physical resources to make people's jobs easy, because nowadays everything, I think everybody is aware that the technological advancements are going on, increasing, digitalization and all that. The people are given assistance of machine, tools, resources. The nature is of contingent, dependent upon the nature of task and scale of operation. Technologically also put restrictions on the freedom of people. With the assistance of technology, employees are capable of performing their job work effectively. They find it difficult to work with their bare hands when it is absent. The technology makes people works and tasks easier. It consists of variety of machines, methods, tools and resources. Technology is necessary depending upon the type of work and scale of operations. By reducing the cost of production and improving the quality of work, technology plays a key role. Although technology allows people to work more freely, it imposes certain restrictions. Users are required to adhere to certain terms and conditions. And fourth is the external environment. When we talk about the external environment, we are talking about the macro factors, the external factors, that is socio-cultural, economic, political, legal, technological and geographical factors. These forces influence people's attitude, motives, working conditions in an organization in many ways. Similarly, the organization also has an influence over the environment, but the degree of influence is less. The organization imports inputs from the environment and exports output to the environment. The environment plays a very crucial role in OB. The internal environment and the external environment are the two types of environment in which organization exists. An organization cannot exist alone. It is a component of a complex system that consists of many elements such as family, government and other organizations. An organization's internal environment encompasses its culture, its structure and its resources. Political, social, economic, cultural and technological factors influence the external environment. The different influences on the workings of the organization caused by each of these factors. Now comes to the scope of OB. When we talk of scope of OB, impact of personality, motivation, leadership, perception, job design, how to create effective teams and groups, study of different organization structures, individual behavior, attitude and learning. These are the certain concepts which we talk about at the individual level. Job design, impact of culture on OB, design and development of effective organization, transaction analysis, coming to the next one, management of change. Change is inevitable. Management of conflict and stress, organization development, organization culture, transaction analysis, group behavior, power and politics, job design and study of emotions. When we talk about transaction analysis, we say transaction analysis is the analysis or the study of basically transactions passed on between any one individual with another. So when we pass on transactions, when we pass on communication, when we do communication, transactions are being passed on with different ego states. That is referred to as transaction analysis. The field of OB does not depend upon deductions based on gut feelings, but attempts to gather information regarding an issue in a scientific manner under controlled conditions. There are a large number of psychologists, social scientists and academicians who carried on research on various issues related to OB. So employee performance and job satisfaction are the determinants of accomplishment of individual and organization goals. Organizations have been set up to fulfill needs of the people. In today's competitive world, the organizations have to be growth oriented. This is possible only when productivity is ensured with respect to quantity, to be produced with zero error quality. Organizations are composed of number of individuals working independently or collectively in teams. So the number of such teams make a department and number of such departments makes an organization. It is a formal structure and all departments have to function in a coordinated manner to achieve the organizational objective. So it is therefore very important for all the employees to have a positive attitude towards work. They need to function in congenial atmosphere and accomplish assigned goals. So it is important for managers to develop an appropriate work culture, use of authority, delegation of certain powers to subordinates, division of labor, efficient communication, benchmarking, re-engineering, job redesigning, empowerment are some of the important factors that an organization can function with well-oiled machine. Thank you. With this we'll discuss in the next